Good evening, everybody. We are back with Jack and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. Last time we did the Blue Beagle Sages Village, and we did all that was required over there, and that was pretty fun. And now we're in this Red Sages Village, and it's actually been attacked, and the gold mining took it. Everything is basically just messed up. So today is going to be the finale of this game, by the way. Looking forward to that. Because, you know, I've been mentioned that this is a pretty short game, but we didn't actually explore this area when we first came here, so let's go ahead and take care of that now. Let me see, so we got some NPCs over here.
Hey, Gordy, I think we got visitors.
You think, Willard? Howdy, strangers. Passing through? Us too. Well, we gotta be moving on. Nothing to see here.
I thought you said this was a priceless gem worth...
Willard!
Actually, we want power cells, not gems.
We got 4 of them. You want them?
What Birdbrain here is trying to say is, we may have a few power cells laying around, and we might be willing to part with them for 90 orbs each.
Where have I heard that before? Hey, how do you two geniuses expect to get that big gem out of here anyway?
Well, smarty pants, we got 12 more years of digging to figure that out.
Gordy, wouldn't it take less time if you dug too?
So because this is a pretty deserted location, this is actually the only NPCs we're going to be seeing in the quote-unquote town area. So, you know, there's those guys. Anyway, we get this scout fly here. Okay. I already have much of a plan of action for today other than just finishing the game. I mean, we do have to go back and grab whatever we haven't. Or whatever we'll miss by the end of the stream, but there shouldn't be too much. I don't think I really missed that much. Other than like that one power cell that was like around.
Seek the pure light, for within its flame the answers reside. You can gain my power cells by bringing 120 precursor orbs for each.
So we got 120 twice, so that's 240, and then we got 94 times with the other guys. So basically we're looking at... How much is that? Hold on. 90, 180, 270, 360 plus 240. That's 360. Hold on. Maths. Hold on. It's complicated. 360 plus 2...
seems to be malfunctioning. I'll try to work on it and get it running again.
240. That's 5... That's 600.
Hey guys, by my calculations, it's going to take 72 power cells to fuel the heat shield against the lava on the way to Gaul and Maya's Citadel.
And 72 power cells apparently too. But yeah, we're looking at 600 precursor orbs for everything that we need to do. I mean, we're gonna be getting every single precursor orb, so it doesn't really matter. But you know, okay, let me get this before the cart goes away. There we go. Oh, this is the lava. This is where we're gonna be coming once we have all the power cells that we need. For now, though, we can just proceed over here. Also, I hope the screen isn't too dark right now, because I don't drop the brightness down on my monitor, not the actual stream. But we did have to mess around with it for the Xeno Saga stream, so maybe it looks a little different. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Oh. I don't know. You let me know. You're the ones watching this. Okay, that was a scout fly over there. I missed it. We're gonna have to go back for that. Okay. Now we just have to wait until these get picked up. This takes... You could actually technically walk on the rails and, you know, all the empty spaces over here, but it's kind of risky. I'm sure speedrunners know how to do that to a T, but I don't. Okay. Anyways, let's see. But well, okay, I almost did it anyways. Jesus. Okay. So you can stand on them, but there's no point if you can just apply patience and get the same results at a lower speed, but the same results nonetheless. Okay. Spider Cave. This is the first place we're going to be visiting today. Again, it's the first of two, because the lava tube is just where we're going to use to go to the final level. So the actual levels of this area are just the Spider Cave and the place where the gondola leads to. Anyways, I always do this one first, but actually I always do this one first because freaking what's her name? Kira hasn't fixed the other thing yet. Also, this music sounds a lot more ominous than I remember it being. Was it always this evil? Probably, but I don't know. Maybe I just always play this game with low volume or something. That's entirely possible. Let's see. Anyways, so clearly have to do something to do with those things. But I can't see. Oh, now we can actually shoot upwards. Also, I can't see. Hold on. Okay, now I can kind of see. Not enough, but hold on. Okay, I think that's that guy taken care of. Pretty sure. Okay. So I think I can shoot other things from here, so yeah, I'm thinking that killing all of these guys is a story bit, or like a precursor orb bit. Okay, well there's him. There's that guy over there. Okay. Oh, there he is. Okay. There. Could actually shoot this guy from here too. Hold on. Okay, that one might be a bit far actually when I look at him, but maybe it's not too bad. Hold on. Okay. Okay, there's him. And you. Again, I might as well take care of all of them since I can see them from here. Okay. Hold on. Okay, he went somewhere back there. But actually somehow didn't hit him apparently. Hey, aiming with this is definitely not the easiest thing to do. Definitely not the easiest thing to do. Okay. I need to time this just right. Again, I could probably get closer to a different thing. There, okay, there's him taken care of. Can shoot that one from over here. There you go. Anything else I can shoot from here? No. Alright, that's fine. That's right, you can ground pound when you're over here. It's okay. We don't always need to ground pound. What? Anyway, sorry I'm a little low on commentary today. I don't know, I am a little tired today, I suppose. I was out all day, out and about, taking care of things. But we should be okay for now. Let's see. Let's scout fly, and I actually need to destroy those things. But Is this the best place to go right now? I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be. Actually, hold on. I can't see why it wouldn't be, because there's stuff over here. Can I do this one now? I think I should be able to. Okay, hold on. I just saw the new Fire Emblem Heroes Summer trailer. Take a wild guess who's been stuffed into a swimsuit this time.
Crystal's gonna blow!
There's a lot of Fire Emblem characters. I'm not sure which one to pick in this situation, but I'm sure one of them. Okay, apparently we messed up that jump somehow. And okay, now that was just me being impatient. I'll give you that one game. Okay, this is just embarrassing. Hold on. Okay, we'll be patient. Fine. Anyways, no, I have no idea who might be in the new Fire Emblem swimsuit event. Okay, Twitch decided to freeze immediately after I sent that message. Ah, well. That's just Twitch at work here. Twitch is quite the Twitchy platform. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. We need to get to this side anyways. Okay. It keeps freezing. This one ad with 5 seconds. Oh, but that's weird. I hope you get that figured out. Oh, this one. Okay, this is like a dark cave area where you have to turn on the lights. Okay.
Don't let the lights go out!
I know. Daxter. Actually, do we die if the lights go out, or is it just... Well, we die if that happens. It's not because the light went out, it's just in spite of the lights still being around. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay. There. I think we might actually just instantly die if we don't turn the lights back on in time for some reason. Okay. There we go. Yeah, thankfully Jack doesn't have a... No, actually, no, we don't die. It's just hard to see. Alright. Anyway, think you're good now. Good. Again, internet is a little funky sometimes. So, you gotta be careful not to get screwed over by it too much. Okay. Let's see. There. No, but please don't ever try to sell me car insurance against Twitch. Ay. Okay. That's right. That's right, death. That's what. Okay. Anyways, I forget that this thing is actually an attack. That, like, long jump also counts as an attack, so... Okay, well, anyways. Well, the spider is gone. That's nice to see. Holy shit, okay. I don't know why I'm being so impatient with my jumps today. It's just happening. See, like, I'm so glad this game doesn't actually have a life system. You just have infinite lives. Otherwise, we'd be in trouble right now. Because of my unreasonable impatience. Anyways, if you made a guess, I missed it. Nah, I did not make a guess, actually. The heroes that just dropped are of Tiki, the young Tiki, Lind, Camilla, and Takumi. Ah! Well, I can definitely see Camilla in this. The other ones, but I don't know who Lind is, unfortunately, but I do know the other guys, and I understand Takumi, but you know, Tiki is just you know, just gotta have that particular degree of fan service in there. Okay, let's see. I actually just keep hitting this and it'll reset the light. But it doesn't really help. Oh my god, I'm messing up so much today. Okay. Anyways. I'm not gonna bother with picking those green orbs anymore. It's just not worth it. Okay. Yeah, you do. You played with her a bit in Warriors deals. Lind? Aish? Do I remember Lind? Oh wait, it's yeah, now I remember. It's the girl from Shadow Dragon, the mage girl. How did I barely touched her, so it was a little bit hard to remember. Okay, but yeah, Lind. Is it? Yeah, I remember who she is now. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, fair enough. I can definitely see her with a swimsuit DLC as well. Okay. Let's see. Let's make sure we don't freaking die this time. Okay, there's the power cell. What? Was there a reason for you to freeze game? Was that just such a magnificent power cell that you actually had to take a minute to stare at it? Okay, well, whatever, we're back here. Actually, it went up a long way, holy shit. Anyways. Can't see game, thank you. Okay. Now we can just go back over here. Or, you know, that's okay, that's fine. That's exactly what I wanted to do anyways. Alright. Let's see, let's get some shooties going on. Okay, there's one part of him. Hold on, that's gonna... These are so hard to hit. Okay. Alright. Aye. Please. There. Okay. Now I know there's another one like right here. I think. No, right here. Okay, I'm gonna need to like step forward a little bit so I can actually see. Okay. There. Okay, that one was easy. Anyone else? No. Okay. Takumi has been put in a swimsuit and also onto a Kinshi's back, so every Hoshido Royal except Sakura now has a Kinshi alt. Ah, well, that's nice, I suppose. And to be honest, I'd kind of like to see Sakura join the Bird Club. Yeah, but Sakura could definitely fit in the... But God, Jesus Christ, okay. These projectiles are almost as slow as the ones from Donkey Kong 64. Aye. And if there's any projectiles slower than this one, I don't ever want to look at them. That just sounds dreadful. Hey. Like, projectile speed is definitely something that needs to be balanced in some games, but I don't think anything that slow can be considered balanced in any circumstance. Unless it's like a fighting game with like those like slow projectiles that are actually more threatening than the fast ones because you need to like reposition yourself according to them. Okay. Anyways, I have to come over here. Let's see. Apparently that wasn't enough. Apparently I fell down here. Which means you actually have to get back up because the game just automatically gives you a new checkpoint when you reach a different floor level. Or not. Actually no, it worked. It's fine. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. Alright. Okay. Trying to shoot in DK64 multiplayer is such a joke if you don't have homing ammo. The fact that the multiplayer game mode was literally built off the back of the GoldenEye on N64 makes it pretty hilarious. That's terrible. Okay. How does I already messed that up when supposedly GoldenEye has such like such fine shooting. Or actually, I'm not sure about GoldenEye having fine shooting, but it definitely is. Being such a popular, you know, shooting game or just game in general of its time would make you think otherwise, but I suppose not necessarily the case. Okay. Anyways. That's 4 scout flies. Let's see. Okay, can't see. Yeah, now I can see. Have you seen Donkey's GoldenEye video? I have not, actually. I should probably check that out when I get the chance. Okay. Yeah. Okay, one of those spit out of freaking power cells. That's good. Okay, seems like I mentioned video game Donkey at least once in each of your streams. He is a pretty entertaining YouTuber, so I guess it's fair enough. I mean, if I had someone that I thought was really funny too, I would probably reference them all the time as well. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I don't think Donkey's funny, and I just don't watch him as much, I suppose. Okay, whatever, that's fine. We need to come down here anyways. Some of these deaths are being very convenient. I will definitely say that. Okay, you. Okay. Let's see. He pointed out that an N64 GoldenEye is trash with an N64 controller, but amazing with a mousepad and keyboard. Ah, well, honestly, I think just about any shooting game will play better with a mouse and keyboard, unless you have like those. Unless it's like an on-rail shooter with one of those like gun peripherals. Maybe that plays better, but even then it's a bit tricky. So, you know. Okay. Is there anything else I need to grab over here? Yes, there is. There's that power cell from up there. I need to find the best route to get there. Okay. Over here. That's the best route. I think that the whole trick here is that there's so many different ways you can go that it kind of confuses you on which one might be the best one to take. Okay. That's why I had such a hard time with Banjo-Kazooie's FPS segments. Which, by the way, also piggybacked off of N64 GoldenEye. Hey! It seems like every shooting section that Rare made was somehow inspired by GoldenEye, but that's to be expected if it's the game they actually made. You know. Okay, you. I don't like you. Can I actually like? There. Because I think those spiders don't respawn. Some of them do, but not those. Okay. I think I missed some stuff down here. Did I miss anything else? Doesn't seem like it. Apparently there was a trampoline there. Okay. Yes, Rare made GoldenEye too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they made a lot of it. Okay, hold it. Yeah, Rare just kind of made at least like one game of every genre under the sun. So, you know, if it's never surprising to hear that they made so and so. Okay. Anyways. Okay.
I think that was the last Dark Eco Crystal.
Yes, and it dropped the freaking just a little bit short, clearly. Okay, let's try that again. That bat legit jump scared me. I didn't even notice the bat. I'm sure it was there. Okay, well, it's just freaking Christ. Hey. Anyways, let's see. There's a thing here. I'm sure we'll be coming out from there eventually. Okay. Let's see, so now we're going into a different area of here. Oh, now we got like these people. And you need to wait for their... Yeah, you need to wait for their equipment to malfunction and then you can actually attack them. That's how those guys work. It like flew in front of the camera and I saw the inside of its face for a split second. Ah! How did I miss that? That sounds like something I shouldn't have missed, but apparently I did. Whatever. Okay. Let's see. That works. Okay, is there... Yes, there is. There is something down there. But I can't go in there right now, so we'll have to come back later. Actually, can I even get that? I thought I was at the end of the bridge. Apparently not. Anyways, I'm not sure if we can actually get that yet, or if we need to do some other unlocking mechanism. Because clearly there's a vent over there, but the vent is locked. So unless we're able to unlock it here, we won't be able to unlock it at all. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Sometimes something about this level feels a bit ahead in time-ish. I guess it kind of looks like the Subcon Forest. Because you can actually skip just a whole chunk of the platforming if you do that. We're not going to because there might be Precursor orbs down there, but you could if you don't care. Okay, let's see. Okay, apparently not. Hold on. Do I need that for something in particular? Ah, yes I do. Hold on. Okay, you. There we go. Okay, I knew I needed that for something. I think we can come down here. Let's see. Ow. Okay. But those just popped into existence. Alright. Sure. Let's see. Okay, so that elevator goes down there, so I don't have to worry about it right now, but I do have to worry about these platforms over here. Because we need something. Okay. Oh, I forgot to make this joke when I joined. Zack and the power of Zack and the power of Daxter. Oh my god. Okay, well, I missed that jump. Hold on, let's try that again. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's a bit to the right. I need to keep that in mind. That's a blend of 3 PS2 game names. Can you find them all? Well, there's Zag and the... I mean, okay, one of those is Tak and the Power of Juju. I know that. There's obviously Daxter is just from Jak and Daxter, and Zack. Is that Zack and Wiki? Was that on PS2 as well? It might just be some other kind of Zack character. Might just be like with Satch Bell or something. I don't know. Okay, let me get up here. Okay. Let's see. Now I can get over here. Get whatever I... Ow, there was an elevator over there. Oh, okay. Apparently there was a pole there too. I am not seeing a lot of things in this level. Again, this level is kind of dark. Like, basically dark. So it's hard to see. Ow. Okay. Anyways, is there an elevator? Oh, there is one down there. I guess we can go over there later. We don't need to go right now. Or maybe we do. Ow. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, bring a light? No. Hey, anyways, we've been recording for about half an hour. We actually did start the stream about half an hour late, and there wasn't much I could do about that one. It just kind of happened, but hopefully we'll be okay. I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't be. But maybe we won't be, I don't know. Things could always happen. Not so we're not doing too many levels today. We're doing this one, we're doing the other level that's here, then we're doing the final level. That's the only real, like, noteworthy things of today's stream to look forward to, I suppose. Okay, hold on. Okay. Yeah, we should be done with this game within, like, 2.5 hours, more or less. Maybe a bit more, but not too much more. Also, hold on. There was a Precursor orb over here that I missed. Good thing I went back to catch that. Is there another one here? No. Okay. Let's see. So where are we go? Ow. Oh, we're going up. Okay. There you go. I was wondering where were we supposed to go. Now I know. Okay, there. Done with the game in 2.5 hours? Wow, yeah. Yeah, again, we're in the final area now. This is... There's 2 more levels, like 2 more new levels, the final level, and that's pretty much it. This is not a long game. It is. You could beat this in an afternoon if you just dedicate yourself to playing it all day. So there you go. Okay, what am I missing here? I'm missing 1, which I think I know what that one is, and then just the scout flies, which I heard one earlier, but I don't know where it was. We actually can't grab... Yes, we can't grab this one that's in the middle quite yet. And I'm assuming there's some more collectibles over there. So actually, yeah, we can't... Yeah, we can't finish this place right now. So we'll have to come back here later. And it's not like we could have gone to the other level anyways, because they said that, you know, Kira said that she had to fix the gondola first. So... we'll take care of that. Okay. It's a wonder this game is thrived at all back in the days of Blockbuster. Yeah, it's... People could have just easily... rented them for a day and then be done with them in that day, then turn them back, and... You know, unless they felt some extreme... Unless they had some, like, extreme replay value, that person would probably not have a reason to go back to those games. So... that's your bit of trivia. I should have rented Warrior World back then. Yeah, you could have. You could have finished that in a day or 2. Okay. Anyways, let's see. I know what I need. Hold on. Okay. I need one of the yellow orb thingies. Yeah, you. And we need to be quick about this. Okay. Alright, we should have enough time to... There we go.
Maybe you can shoot better if you aim through your goggles.
Daxter, I was shooting you just fine. Thank you. I don't need your witty commentary here. What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's... I know there's at least 2 more we need to do with this war. And we need to, like, actually do it, by the way. Not just, like, pretend to do it. Alright. Okay. Is there any game you rented back at all back then, but in hindsight you wish you'd bought it? That game for me is Mario Tennis on N64. I think the only game I ever rented in my life, because, you know, we had a bit of a different situation back in my day, so we didn't really have blockbusters where I was from. That was only for the big cities. I didn't come from a big city. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, well, fuck me then. Well, yeah, the only game I rented back in the day was, freaking, what's the name of it? Metal Gear Solid 2. I rented that for like a night. Not even a full day, just like one night. And, played a bit. Oh my god. I played a bit and it was fun, I guess. And then a couple years later, I actually got the game. Then I finished it. Then I thought, yeah, it was alright, I suppose. And then I traded it in. And never did we speak about Metal Gear Solid 2 again. It's not a bad game. It's just not my kind of game, I suppose. Okay. Anyways. Whatever, doesn't matter. We just need to get out of here now. Okay, I guess I was lucky to have locally owned video game rental stores when I lived out in the boonies. Yeah, what we had was not video game rentals, but like places where you could go and like they would just have a bunch of consoles hooked up to TVs, and they would have a bunch of games available then, and you could just like pay them to play for like an hour or 2 hours or whatever. It's basically like I'm sure there's a place that does this over here somewhere, but yeah, that's what we did because you know, consoles were kind of rare in our area. So while over here it's pretty common to see someone owning like, you know, a PlayStation or a Nintendo or something. In my area, oh hi, hold on, we have to do something here. Hold on, I forgot about you. You are a tricky son of a bitch. Okay, never mind. We gotta go back into Spider Cave real quick. Anyways, yeah. Sort of like an arcade without the arcade cabinets. Yeah, it was kind of like an arcade with like actual consoles. And yeah, we used to go there. A friend of mine and me used to go there all the time, and it was great. It was that's basically where I played most of my like non PS1 games for a good chunk of my life until I eventually got a PS2, and even then my PS2 options were limited to whatever my mom could actually send over from the United States to where I lived. So I was still kind of limited. So what I had to do, you know, that's what I did to get most of my, again, non-PS1 gaming experience as a kid. And it worked. It was great. It did everything that I needed to do. So yeah, there's that. I actually played a lot of Halo as a kid because of that. Because again, we couldn't really like sit down and thoroughly enjoy a video game from beginning to end. So we just kind of played most of the games that could be immediately picked up and be fun. And Halo was one such game. Okay, new question. What was your favorite game you played while you were... Oh, well, I guess I just answered that question. Yeah, Halo 2 specifically. Yeah, I played the shit out of Halo 2 actually. That game's multiplayer is like the best I played as a kid. It did everything I needed it to do. It was fun. It was relatively well balanced. You know, all that good stuff. Alright. Was that a power cell from... No, it was... Find the hint. Yeah, that's what that one was. Okay. Anyways. I had fun with the original Halo during the tiny window of time I had to play it. Yeah, the Halo franchise is pretty fun. Like, I know Microsoft and Xbox get a lot of slack for a lot of things, but nah, Halo is actually legitimately a fun, well-made video game franchise. And I can't speak for all the Halo games, but I can vouch for Halo 1, 2, and 3 being pretty fun. Nowadays, all I have is Halo Reach on Xbox 360, and I haven't even played it. I just have it, and I hear that one's like okay, So, I'll get to playing it someday and see for myself if it's really worth it or if it should just skip away from it. Okay.
I reactivated the gondola. It can take you to Snowy Mountain. Use it whenever you want.
Okay, cool. We're gonna go to Snowy Mountain after I grab that scout fly that I saw earlier. Okay. Halo Trilogy HD Remaster when? We actually do have that, I'm pretty sure. Some kind of Halo HD collection. I don't know what it's called, if it's there, but I'm pretty sure we have such a thing. At least I do know for a fact that there's the remake of Halo 1 that was not very well received because apparently the multiplayer was, you know, the selling point of Halo, the multiplayer. They messed that up. It was like,
Got to save the other sages.
you know, it wasn't you know, the servers were all kinds of fucked up, so you know, the most important part of Halo got screwed over. But you know, it's clear that Microsoft still has plenty of confidence in Halo if they decide to start their E3 2018 presentation with the new Halo game. I mean, we didn't get to see much of it, but we got to know of it. Okay. I wonder if it would wind up on the Switch and everything else if that collection were released today. Well, it is officially owned by Microsoft, so you're not going to say that anything that isn't a Microsoft console, obviously not counting PC. But if it wasn't, I don't see why not. I mean, like just yesterday they announced that Panic Button, the ones that are doing like, a bunch of switchboards, they're going to they're putting a Warframe on Switch. So that's pretty impressive if they actually make that look fine, because Warframe, despite being a sort of an oldish, despite being more of an older game on the new generation consoles, it still looks really good. Like, I actually question if the Switch can handle that thing. But I mean, if Panic Button's been doing a pretty good job, like Wolfenstein 2 was their latest release, and that looks pretty good. Okay. Because I never expected to see Crash or Spyro on a Nintendo home console. Well, yeah, that's because, again, Crash and Spyro stopped being PlayStation exclusives after the PS1 era. Because they got, you know, both Naughty Dog and Insomnia Games sold the rights to, like, Activision, and actually, after they stopped being owned by Naughty Dog and Insomnia Games respectively, Crash and Spyro just kind of were owned by everything. You could almost call it like, you could almost say that they were they were the prostitutes of the gaming industry, just going to so many different companies. It's pretty bad, but you know, that's just kind of how it works sometimes. I think they're both owned by Activision now, but they didn't go straight from Sony from Naughty Dog and Sony to Activision. I can tell you that much. This looks like a hacked version of Cool Mountains from N64. From Mario 64. I suppose the music sounds very Crash Bandicoot-ish though. Like, specifically Crash Bandicoot 1 even. Okay. Hello, this has got one of these. You guys remember the red orbs? They exist. I know the game doesn't seem to remember it much, but this thing exists. All it does is double your attack power and your attack range. So it's really not that useful, but I mean, it's there. Okay. Ow. Okay, well, I don't know what I did differently, but am I supposed to punch these things, or am I just I think I'm supposed to take care of the guys riding them, not the actual things though. Okay, did I miss something here? No. Okay, well that's fine. Let's see. Yeah, and for anyone wondering if we were gonna have a snow level, of course we're gonna have a snow level. There's always a snow level in these 3D platformers. Okay. And of course there's ice physics. You can't expect a snow level on the platform and not expect ice physics. Come on now. Okay. Let's see. Alright, that was a sick jump. I want to hear nothing about that one. Okay. Call me weird, but I think I would have loved to read this game's instructions manual back in the day. Hold on. Does this have an instruction manual over here? No. Okay. Because I know some games will actually just let you read the manual digitally. But I guess not this one. That's mostly a thing on PS4 games now, that manuals are actually a rarity. And if you look at Switch games, they actually don't have, or at least from what I recall seeing, they don't have any slot for the manuals on the left of the box anymore. It's just empty spaces now. It's just where you can put your decoration, I suppose. But anyways, yeah, back when I actually owned this on PS2, I definitely had the manual, so you know. Again, this is the PS3 remaster, which just has the which it would be nice if it had the manual of all 3 games in one. But no, the way it works is it just has like this like voucher that just like tells you the very basic bare bones controls of how to use a PS3. It doesn't even tell you how to play the game, it just tells you how to use a PlayStation 3. And it doesn't have any pictures or anything, it's just like text. Then hey, here's how you work your PS3 console in case of for some reason you just can't figure it out and this is your first game ever. There you go. Even like games rated M for mature have those things. Like you would think an 18-year-old would be able to figure it out by themselves, but nope. Well, they also need a manual to tell them how to operate the basic machine, which I mean, fair enough. That's kind of but you would expect that manual only on the console, not on the games as well. Whatever. Okay, ow. Taking damage here, hold on. Alright. Actually, I need red orbs for this guy. Alright, whatever. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Okay. Anyways, Nintendo's main releases have just been putting instructions for the controls on the back of the game's paper cover. Except Tropical Freeze, which just has an illustration of Funky Kong. You don't need the controls, just play Funky Kong and press all the buttons, I'm sure you'll win. Okay, let's see. Ow. Okay, hold on. This is gonna be a problem, I can tell already. Hey. The physics are not in my favor here. There. Alright. There. I don't know why I need to turn those off, but apparently I do. Okay. Okay. Let's see. You might actually be right about funky mode. Yeah, I hear that it's just like they were trying to make the game easier. I guess, with funky mode. You know, just for those who don't really want the extreme challenge, they just want to breeze through the game, and it delivers in that department. Like, I mean, it delivers in the department of making the game easier. So, yeah, that's all I know about that. Okay, let's see. Clearly, I need to do something here. Hold on. Okay, I think I can go down here. Yes, I can. And actually, I need to do so carefully to make sure that I don't, Actually, do I? I mean, I guess we'll try. There. Actually, no, I know where this is. I wanna be here. Okay, I need to go down there then, somehow. Yeah, down here. There's a precursor world down there, and there's also, like, one of those ventilation thingies. Which, for some reason, is not actually gonna be for the red eco one. It's gonna be for the yellow eco one. Even though we're not in the yellow eco's Sage's place. In fact, the yellow eco man doesn't have one. Whatever. Okay. Hey, you guys remember Flot? It's back. It's just, it doesn't get an introduction this time. It's just here. And the camera was not in my favor in that one. Okay. Idea: give a trained chimpanzee a Switch Pro controller and see if it can beat a level on funky mode. I joke about how easy it is, but it actually does open up some new opportunities for speedrunners, so that's nice. Well, yeah, I suppose there's that. Okay, so how... Am I actually just supposed to do this normally like this? I don't think this is what I'm supposed to do. In fact, I could almost swear that there's supposed to be platforms here. Hold on, let me see something here. No, I can't get up there. Oh, there we go. Okay. Apparently you had to get on Flot for that to actually work, because Jak and Daxter are not heavy enough. Okay, that makes some degree of sense. You killed Pot. Oh no. I killed Pot again. Damn it. Okay, let's try this. Alright. And also it... Oh my fucking... Why am I messing up so much? Anyways, don't get too attached to Flot because this is the only game where she appears. She does not come back in any of the other games. You see? Wild animal creatures get replaced with just like actual cars and vehicles. Rather than, you know, just riding things. So that's why that happens. So yeah, don't get too attached to Flot. You won't see her again after this. Okay, which is unfortunate. I would definitely like it if she came back, because it actually feels kind of nice to control her. Whatever. Okay, game, you can... I sure hope I got that freaking Precursor power cell. Game. Jeez. Once again, I'm seeing the level design nearly identical to that of Mario Galaxy 2. Okay. Yeah, I suppose that's fair enough. By the way, we just have to leave Flot here now. It's gonna stay here and freeze to death. So you know that's why she never comes back. So I'm sorry, Flot. It was nice meeting you, but we got a game to move on. Okay. Anyways, there had to have been a Yoshi-centric galaxy with a challenge just like this. I mean, I never played Super Mario Galaxy 2, so maybe there might have been, but I don't know. Anyways. Okay. There we go. I really don't know why I'm turning this. Maybe I'm sure I get a power cell for doing this. Everything in this game just gives you a power cell. That's the reply to everything. Okay. Anyways. Let's see, we got some more over here. Okay. Now don't fall off the... Thank you. Would have been kind of upset if you had walked off the side of the freaking iceberg here, Jack. Okay. Let's see. It is the last one. Oh, we're still dealing with some more of these. This didn't give me anything, so I'm guessing we're still dealing with some more. Ow. Okay. Let's see. You can tell about a person. You can tell a lot about a person by how quickly they decide to jump off Joshi when they're falling down a hole. Well, yeah, that's one way to put it. At best, they're efficient. At worst, they're heartless. Okay, so this one's a little weird. You don't necessarily need this power, but the extra range does make it possible to actually hit these nitro boxes without getting hit. And, you know, makes it a lot easier to get by these people. This weird Yeti baby creatures. Okay. Let's see. Let's get some more red eco. This is like the only level in the game that actually uses red eco consistently. Not just as a one-time gimmick in the whole level. But I mean, I guess it makes sense because the red eco really is not that special. I said this already and I'll say it again. There is very little interesting going on with red eco. Okay. Oh, thinking of Galaxy 2, this red power thing that's exactly how fire flowers work in Mario Galaxy. They don't actually give you more range. I mean, like range attacks. They just give you like more range to your normal attacks. That's kind of weird. Okay, but sure. Is there anything else in here? No. Oh, okay, well, is there? No, there isn't. Okay, well, whatever. Nothing here either. Let's see. Okay. Now we're done with that, and I guess now we can move on to the area down here. It's like fortress that I've just been ignoring up until now. Okay. I don't know more in terms of how they're extremely temporary power-ups that always respawn in the same place. Ah, that's what you mean. Okay. Let's see. What exactly do I need to do here? Let's see. I need blue orbs. I'm sure there's gonna be a blue orb thing somewhere. Not here though. Hey, okay, I can get up here. Alright. Here, Scoutfly. It's probably the place where there's a power cell of it. Can I make that? Can I just skip this entire area? Hold on. Yes, I can. I'm gonna roll with it. We're doing the speedrun tactics here. If I don't need to go through this whole complex mechanism, I won't. But I do need to because there's precursor orbs on it. Okay. Alright, whatever. I can't see. Thank you. Alright, hold on. There's a scout fly over there too. Okay, apparently that wasn't quite what I needed to do. Alright. It's doubly weird because almost every other power-up lasts as long as you don't take damage. You know, like in a normal Mario game. Yeah, that's weird. I guess they were trying to balance it out. Maybe it was too overpowered if you just had it. Or maybe not, I don't know. Okay. Camera, I would appreciate if you like took a step back. I can't platform correctly when you're that close to Jack's ass. Alright, look, I know Crash Bandicoot was known as Sonic's ass game. You don't need to make Jak and Daxter also Sonic's ass game. Quite literally. Alright. Okay. Did I get all of them? No, I didn't. Alright. I got 720 precaution oops. Alright. Now we can get this last one. There we go. Okay, this camera is just not helping me out today. It doesn't want to cooperate. Can I press this? Yes, I can. Ow. Okay. Ow. Okay. I guess ditching the normal power-ups for cappable things in Odyssey was a pretty smart move, huh? Yeah, it's... The whole capping mechanic in Super Mario Odyssey is easily one of the like most interesting mechanics I've seen in not just a platform, but just like games in general. It's very fun to use. It's very unique. It makes for very interesting challenges. You know. And knowing Nintendo, as fun as that was, they probably won't do it again. Because as far as I understand, you know, other than the original Super Mario trilogy and Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, they don't make sequels, like direct sequels too often. So, you know, they're gonna make it so that the next Mario game is tries to be on the same level of quality, but plays completely different from Super Mario Odyssey. So, you know, there's that. But, I guess only time would really tell. Because, like Arlo said the other day, you can't expect anything from Nintendo. And by that he means, you know, you can't... If you think they're gonna do a thing, stop. You have no guarantee that they're gonna do that thing that you think they're gonna do. I actually died with two things to health pack. Well, you know what? It's okay. It set me back to where actually... Do I even need to go over there anymore? Well, there's some precursor ropes over there, but I think I can get those more easily by just doing this real quick. There. Okay. Is there anything else? I don't see anything else. Okay. I think now we're done with this fortress area. Alright. Let's see. So... we gotta stop the last Lurker Glacier troop. Okay. Deactivate the Precursor blockers. And get all the scouts. I'm actually still missing a couple of things to do here. Alright. Anyways. We had Galaxy 2. I bet we'll get Odyssey 2. And I firmly believe Splatoon was originally going to be Sunshine 2. So if we don't get Odyssey 2, then we'll get a rebranding like what happened with Splatoon. I suppose that we can look at it that way. By the way, did you know Splatoon 2 is, or at least I read this the other day, Splatoon 2 is supposed to be the best-selling Switch game in Japan, which is really surprising to me. That the shooter game, not like one of the not one of the JRPGs or one of the adventure games, you know, like your Zeldas or your Marios or even your Xenoblade Chronicles. No, friggin' Splatoon 2 is the best-selling Switch game in Japan. That's surprising to me for some reason. I guess I can sort of see the appeal of it, that it would specifically have to Japanese people, but at the same time it's like, wow, really? Okay, well, the more you know. Alright. Anyways, let's see. Okay. That kind of spooked me for a moment, Gabe. Jesus Christ. It has a Japanese pop culture written all over it. I think it merged with the Japanese dude flawlessly. Yeah, that's probably where all the Japanese appeal comes in. It's a very, very Japanese game, despite not being like officially set in Japan or anything. But you know, it's got the idols, it's got the style, I suppose. You know, like you see characters in like Persona or you know those like high school settings, and you see them outside of the school uniforms. They kind of dress like Splatoon characters do. So, yeah, okay. Whereas over here, kids want to look tough by playing Doom instead. I mean, nothing against Doom, it's a great game, but yeah, I can definitely see your point. Okay. Anyways, I think I'm supposed to go somewhere else here, though. I think. Alright. Which again, Doom did get a switchboard, and again, the switchboard was supposed to be pretty good because it was made with panic button. They just like did a good job, I suppose. Okay, we've been recording for 1 hour and 6 minutes. It's not too bad. Okay, let's see. There's the last scout fly. Okay. Anyways, I don't know if Jak and Daxter sold particularly well in Japan. I don't think they did. Actually, yeah, that was like a weird trade-off that Insomnia Games and Naughty Dog had with the Japanese market. Crash Bandicoot is like one of the most popular. It's like one of the most popular 3D platformers of its time in Japan. Not just in general, but in Japan specifically. It did very, very well, and it had a lot of advertisement. It was highly appealing to the Japanese audiences. What's going on? Okay, but yeah, it was very successful with Japanese people. Spyro, on the other hand, not so much. Spyro just kind of flopped in Japan, actually. It was very poorly received because, not so much because they didn't like the character or anything. It's because they did some really, really weird censorship with Spyro 1, because like it's like Japanese kids on average, you know, like Asian kids in general, like they're on average not supposed to be able to handle high speed motions on screen. So they actually had to slow down Spyro's charge speed in that game, and they had to do some really weird things with the camera so that the camera couldn't quickly snap around like it does in the game, which it isn't even that bad. They just did it. And yeah, it's not really censorship, it's more just straight localization, but it's really weird localization. It's like so specific to Japanese culture that it almost feels like it shouldn't. It almost feels unnecessary. Like it just feels like they could have just raised the age rating so that very young kids couldn't play that game. So yeah, all of that really messed with Spyro's advertisement in Japan. So yeah, that was the first Spyro game. Spyro 2 wasn't nearly as bad, but they did still have some things in there that made the experience different from everywhere else in the world. And by that point, Spyro just didn't stand a chance. Like they didn't even release Spyro 3 in Japan because of how poorly the first two games had been received. So there you go. There's holy shit, this dude. Okay. Anyways, yeah, as opposed to that, Crash Bandicoot was left intact except for like some minor character. Basically, just the characters having bigger eyebrows. That was the big change. And okay, well, jeez. All right. I need to figure out how to get down there. So I need to activate these vents. There's gotta be a place to do that at. Okay. Well, anyways, yeah, so I was talking about that. Let me just catch up on the chat. Jesus Christ. Let me just catch up on the chat real quick. So I think where I'm going with this is Splatoon 2's target audience was a specific age range of Japanese people, and it hit the nail in the head with them specifically, which is why it's become such a runaway success compared to, say, ARMS. Yeah, ARMS did not do very well, but yeah, it had a target audience. ARMS just kind of did whatever. Okay. Let's see. That sounds tragic because of bureaucratic bullshit weighing down on the game's success. Yeah, it's a pretty sad scenario. But anyways, as compared to that, between Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank is definitely the more popular platformer franchise of the PS2 in Japan. I mean, in general, really, but you know, Jak did pretty good too outside of Japan. But I think in Japan he just wasn't quite as popular, and I think that might have been precisely because Jak 2 and Jak 3 became such mature, but not really that mature, but you know, they became games for a much more edgy audience, and that's not what Japan wanted. I think they liked the first game, you know, for being just cute and charming and everything, but from the second game onwards, they didn't like it because it got too edgy for them. So that's why probably Jak and Daxter didn't really do too well in Japan, as opposed to Ratchet and Clank, which, you know, they had a consistent tone all throughout. Everything was, hey, get down. Ow, that's how you get down there. Wow, that's kind of a secret. Or not? Wait. Am I doing this right? Okay, hold on. Anyways. I was saying that has anything to do with Ratchet and Clank, that just popped in my head. Nah, yeah, that's fair enough. Okay. How do I get to this area that I need to get to? Like, I'm still missing two. So, oh wait, there it is. That's right. They hide it behind some trees. Fucking God. Why did they hide that one? Why is that one hidden? What's so special about it that it needs to just not be visible for the common people? Okay. Alright, if furries was as big thing in Japan as they are in the West. I would honestly say no. Just from what I've seen of like Pixiv, what Pixiv generally likes. No, they're fine with furry animals and stuff. They don't, but the furry culture over here in the West. Not just in America, but like just in the West in general. It's much more prominent. It seems to me like, at least, it's much more prominent in Japan. They like their humans a bit more human looking, or is their fictional characters a bit more human looking? Or not necessarily human looking, just not animals. They really like more like monsters and things, and if they're going for the furries, they're actually trying to make them more anthropomorphized, less halfway between animal and human. You know, it's like just basically make the characters animals with human, use humans with animal traits instead of animals with human traits. I suppose that's. If that makes any sense. Okay. And that reminds me, don't ever try to 100% Mario Galaxy 2. The green stars are always hidden in dumb places. Yes, I've actually heard of the green stars, and I I know not to mess with those. They seem kind of nightmarish. Okay. Anyways. Or worse, they're not hidden, but rather dangled in an obvious place, but an awkward angle or at the bottom of the pit, forcing you to risk your life for one slim chance to get them. Yeah, it's... I hate when platformers like they just put a collectible in this place that you could almost get it, but it's not quite there, so you need to do something really risky to get it. Or like when platformers will just like show you a thing that you could that you can't get right now because you don't have the power up for it. Like we just had a little bit ago with the other collectible we're trying to get in here. Okay, there. Is that Snowy Mountain? That's all Snowy Mountain. Okay, we're done here. Let's get out. Alright. Yeah, I'm thinking of a game that does that a lot. Freaking... You know, actually Spyro does that a lot. And Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank does that like crazy. I mean, I still love the games, but... There are a lot of times where you'll encounter a thing you can't get yet because you don't have the gadget for it. It's so stupid. Okay, anyways, we're done with Snowy Mountain. We gotta go back to the Spider Cave now because we missed one. And after that, we'll be able to go back to the to where we got here from, like the other motorcycle segment. And after that, we can go and spend all the precursor ropes that we need to spend on all the NPCs around here. And after that, we can move on to the final area. Okay. Banjo-Tooie does this in the first level, and I hate it. Yeah, that sounds horrible. Okay, yes. Insomnia Games actually does that a lot with their platformers. I would appreciate it if they stopped. But, and again, they don't really make platformers anymore. The last Ratchet and Clank game, from what I understand, it was really mostly focused on the action and not so much the platformer. You know, just the Ratchet and Clank like reboot game, going with the game based on the movie based on the game. That one. It was mostly about the action bits and not the platforming bits. And since then, they've made the Resistance games, which are those are just first-person shooters. They're good first-person shooters, but they're just first-person shooters. And I think they worked on just a bunch of general stuff for a while. Jesus Christ. Until now that they're working on the new Spider-Man game, which actually looks really good. Again, I think I've mentioned this before, that the new Spider-Man game looks impressive. It looks fun. I'll probably be getting it eventually. But you know. Okay. Anyways. Also, I don't much like the name Precursor Orbs for your currency. I just call them eggs. Yeah, that's... I mean, that's what they're called, but they really are just eggs. In fact, I think... I want to say Uncharted. Yeah, the next franchise that Naughty Dog went on to make. It does have a Jak and Daxter cameo by showing you a Precursor Orb, and I think they refer to it as an egg. I think. I'm not 100%, but pretty sure.
I think we're in a spider's nest here.
Yes, I figured as much. Daxter, jeez. What made you reach that incredible conclusion? Okay. Ow. Just give me the freaking... Okay. Okay, so what am I missing? I'm missing a couple actually. So there's gotta be like a spot around here somewhere where I haven't got my Precursor Orbs. Okay. Anyways, a Spider-Man game without pizza is hardly a Spider-Man game at all. Well, we don't know if it's not gonna have pizza. I mean, they've only shown us like main missions so far. But, you know, a side mission minigame thing could very much just be delivering pizza. Just like we had in Spider-Man 2. Actually, there's a scout flight right here. I think I found where I'm missing my collectibles. Or not, actually, still missing a scout flight too. What the f... Where's the scout? Okay, hold on. Okay, that's all the precursor orbs. Actually, I don't remember hearing a scout fly. Like, way back. Alright. So I just have to look for it. It might be in the beginning area. Okay. Let's see. Anyway, so yeah, so I was talking... Oh my... This is good. It's gonna put me back here. Okay, you know what? This is fine. This is okay. We can go over here instead. How did I die on that one? How did I die there? Okay, whatever. Where's the scout? Muffled fit. There's a dispenser here in the distance. No dispenser here. Okay. Yep. Hey. There's a lot of spiders here. Oh my god, please don't die right before getting to where I need to get. Okay, thank you. Ay. Okay, got me to where I wanted to. Anyways, hold on. Hold on. Do I hear it? It's gotta be... I hear it. It's around here somewhere. Hold on. I think maybe further up? Probably further up. Hold on. That is not the combination of buttons I meant to... Ay. Okay. This episode alone is deserving of a death wheel. I've died so much today, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing to... There it is. Okay. Simple enough. And I'm sure we'll die even more in the final level because... Again, it's not... This game isn't hard because of the, you know, the infinite lives and the plentiful of checkpoints. You know, it never really feels like you're losing too much progress, so it's never frustrating, it's just mildly annoying. So they made sure to fix that shit on Jak 2 and make give you like one checkpoint per level. It's infuriating. I hate it. I mean, I like the game, but I hate that shit. Oh my god. Jak 3 kind of reached the middle ground. Jak 3 is still pretty freaking hard, but it's not like brutally hard like Jak 2 is. Okay. Remember the checkpoints from Crash Twinsanity? I remember the checkpoints from Crash Twinsanity. I wish... Well, thankfully I'll never have to deal with those again because that game is no longer in my collection, and I don't wish to ever see it there again. Nostalgia is a powerful thing, ladies and gentlemen. I used to... When I played that game as a kid, I loved that game. Just because of, I guess, the sense of, oh my god, it's Crash Bandicoot Cortex, and look at this cartoony animations, it looks so good, it's so fun, and then, you know, you grow up and then you actually, like, are able to criticize video games, and it's no longer fun. Yeah, a lot of things that I liked as a kid, I no longer like as an adult. It's a high price to pay for maturity, but it is what it is. Games like 1001 Spikes and Meat Boy have proven that just because you have nearly infinite lives and lots of checkpoints does not mean it's an easy game. Doesn't make a game not going to be hair-rippingly hard. Yeah, that's entirely true as well. Okay. I think now we can get what I was missing from here. But it's not down here, I promise. Okay. Well, that's right, this particular section is just louder for some reason. Let's hope it doesn't get in the way too much. I just need to get back here. Okay. I don't need this much turbo. I don't need to die. Oh my... You know what? I'm gonna just use the teleporter and start from the other side. That sounds easier. That's more reasonable. Okay. Alright. Yeah, definitely infinite lives does not make a game easy or not frustrating. But it definitely helps to not have to go all the way back to a checkpoint much earlier. Okay. I guess the overall game volume is lower than usual today because it doesn't seem that... Yeah, I actually did lower the volume. I forgot to mention that, but I hope that you can still hear the game fine, but I did lower the volume all the way down to like 40. Because not even 50 was doing it. 50 is where I have Xenosaga right now, and apparently I need to turn it up a little bit because someone in the YouTube told me that it's actually a little bit too low right now, but this game is the opposite. This game's too loud, so we need to mess around with it for the next game. Anyways, well, we don't need to mess around with this game anymore because again we're gonna be done with this today. Okay, been streaming for an hour and a half. Not too bad. Okay. But this is just unfortunate. Hold on. I can't platform today. It's just not happening. It's impossible for me. Okay. Hold on. Don't know about Xenosaga, I wasn't listening to it the entire time. Yeah, it's apparently I was told it sounded a little bit quiet, so I'll have to mess around with it. Okay. Let's see. Anyway, speaking of Xeno, I got Xenoblade Chronicles 2 today. I haven't played it yet, but I got it. So I'll be playing that game for myself later. You know, figuring out if it's good enough to stream or not. And then, you know, we'll decide to do something with that later. It's a game very heavily advertised by Nintendo, so I hope they had the trust that they clearly had a lot of faith on it, so I hope it delivers. But you know, I'll have to try it myself to confirm if it's worthy of a stream series, of being one of like Nintendo's most famous current JRPG franchises, or if it's just fucking garbage, like just basic anime stuff. It very well could be. Like, there's definitely a lot of anime in there. I can't deny that part. Okay. Now let's see. So now I should be able to. Yes, I can. This was actually a yellowy coating. There we go. Okay, why is this one so loud? Jesus Christ. Alright. Okay, well that's all the ones over there and we got everything else. Okay, so we can just move on now. Let's see. That's right, I can actually just shoot now. I can just get rid of all of these freaking things. Okay, well not anymore, but it's okay. Let's see. If you want to be absolutely 100% sure about your audio balance, you can always do a test recording with OBS, which is which is just as good as screen recording as streaming, except it's not actually. I promise you, 100%, I have never done a test recording and then, you know, adjust the volume to that and then do a stream. And then after I watch the stream, it's the same volume that I had before. No, streams, for some reason, are quieter. It's got the same volume settings. It's got everything the same. But for some reason they're quieter. I don't get why. I don't understand. There's some glitch on my end. Maybe it's because I'm using an older version of OBS. But it always happens. It will fail. If in the recording it's fine at so and so volume, it doesn't mean it's actually gonna be fine on the stream. So, hey, anyway, definitely play by yourself before choosing where to stream or not. Yeah, that's after Xenosaga 2, I've learned my lesson, especially from the Xeno series. If it's from the Xeno,
Rare Christite's Larconia.
okay, well, anyways, we gotta give these people like 360 orbs. So I'm gonna just shut up for a moment.
Oh, all right already. Here's a power cell for those orbs of yours. Oh, all right already. Here's a power cell for those orbs of yours. Oh, all right already. Here's a power cell for those orbs of yours.
Oh, yeah, I got it this time. Here's
A power cell!
yeah, what he said.
That's it. You cleaned us out. No more power cells!
There, we're done with those guys. Jesus. Anyways, I feel like Daxter would make a good comic companion to Captain Quark for some reason. Is it because of the big grin smile that Daxter does, which looks eerily similar to Captain Quark's? That might be it. That's why I think it's happening. Okay. Anyways, let's see. And we got this guy. Can never forget about you.
You have obtained another power cell. For your effort, a power cell is the reward.
And that's it. That's the last of the power cells you can buy. Pretty sure, at least. Okay, so let's just... Yeah, now we're just moving on to the final level here. So let's just go back and make sure that every precursor, the power cell, has been obtained. Yes. 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 Okay, that's fine. Alright, I don't think I've missed any, but I'm just making sure. Absolutely sure that I haven't missed anything that I shouldn't have. And crater, snowy mountain, spider cave. Okay, and all the precursor orbs. 200, 250, 50, 200, 200, 200, 50, 50, 150, 150, 150, 50, 50. Okay. I think we're good to move on to the final area now. Let's see. I think the guy's name is Sergeant Arms from Harvester. He's got the exact same voice. Not sure who the voice actor is though. Maybe, well, we're gonna get to see the credits later, so maybe that's when we can find out. Okay. Anyways, let's see. I'm sure it's someone maybe mildly popular. Mildly. Alright. Let's see. Wasn't there something I wanted to talk about today and I completely forgot? I'll be right back while you go to the next area. That's okay. Okay, I thought that there was something I wanted to mention today, but I didn't. Well, I guess there is one thing, but I guess I will save that one for the end of the stream. But there was a different thing. Okay, whatever. Let's go and go to... Where's this? It's not gonna give me a name of this area, apparently. Yeah, whatever.
Alright, with these additional power cells, I should be able to supply the heat shield with enough power to stand up to this lava. But the shield still has a limit. It will now withstand temperatures up to 800 degrees, but no more. So keep an eye on your gauge. I don't want to think about what those temperatures would do to your zoomer if the shield gives out.
Yeah, the heat.
What? The Zoomer? Hey, what about us? Don't you think we could look for a safer route to Gull Citadel?
Look, I've released more cooling balloons into the tube, so you can use them to keep the temperature down. And don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Yellow Sage's lab. We're counting on you.
Well, there's our goal. We need to get to the Yellow Sage's lab, and this lava is going insane. Look at that shit. Holy crap. Anyways, let's go. Got one more of these to deal with, so hopefully it'll be okay. There we go. I remember how this went last time. Okay, if we do this a lot, I think we'll be okay. Alright, hold on. We're definitely gonna have to rerun this a couple of times. You actually kind of cool yourself up here. Alright, but whatever, we're better off just using the balloons if we can actually freaking grab them. Holy shit, okay. Let's see. Okay, well that's a big jump, but we did it. We managed to make it not that. Ay ay ay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I didn't miss any items here, did I? I don't think I did. Alright. Just have to make sure not to get burned alive here. And not miss the freaking Precursor. Oh my god, why do I do this to myself? Come on, man. Ay, ay, I hate this thing. It's so unruly. It is so difficult to control this thing. Hey, again, I love this game overall, but it does have its issues. Can't deny that. Oh boy. No such thing as a perfect game, ladies and gentlemen. No such thing. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me get this freaking... There, now I can actually, like... Again, we're gonna have to do several reruns of this. And hopefully... in a manner that doesn't leave me like this. Oh my... Okay, hold on. We have to grab these... Precursor orbs. Yay! Let's get toss you off from a different location. Okay, we got checkpoints. Ladies and gentlemen, we have checkpoints. Okay. Actually, leaves me just where I was. Or... Aye. Hold on. It's not gonna let me go through here. What? Okay, whatever. There. That's all I want. That's all I needed to do. Is that really so hard, game?
Shoot the power spheres to open the door.
Okay, hold on. I know we gotta do that, Daxter. Just calm down. We gotta just shoot these things.
The door's open. Let's get going.
Now, am I missing something here? I feel like this is a prime place to put some items. Okay. I suppose we're okay. Maybe. Okay, got 3 scout flies only. That's lower than I thought we should. And I think we should, but I don't make the rules here, I just die in them. Okay. I don't have to do this again, do I? No, I don't. Okay. Let's see. Okay, overall though, this is not going nearly as bad as the previous motorcycle section. That was just hell. Actually, you don't get... Maybe I can stop jumping here. It doesn't seem to actually burn you in this area. Yeah, over here it does. And over here too, of course. But, not here. Yeah, the temperature is actually not rising here. So maybe we're okay to just take our time here. Taking our time is something we should definitely do more often in some of these sections. Okay. I have to keep an eye out, just make sure I don't miss any eye. Okay, now we're back to the real bad stuff. Okay. Hold on, okay, there's a scoutfly here. There's another scoutfly here. Okay. Let's see. There's another. Okay, well, I'm just putting all the scout flies at the end. I mean, that's fine, I suppose. Ow. Okay, hold on. Are we good here? Okay. Hey. All right. Are we missing any orbs? It's not gonna. Okay, we're missing 4. They've got to be around here somewhere. I don't think I missed them back there. Or maybe I did? I did apparently. Hold on. We gotta go back. Where the hell did I miss some orbs? Ay. Fire Emblem Heroes was being stubborn about installing an update, but I'm done now. Also, the guy's name we're looking for is Ryan Wickerman. That's... I've never heard that name before, but I'm sure it's an important person, one way or another. Okay, no, it says, what are the next Precursor orbs in here? Because they've gotta be here, somewhere. Unless... I mean, then again, it's kinda hard to see in this area. I mean, like, really hard to see in this area. In fact. Okay. You only get so much time to search around. Okay. I think I'm just gonna have to go back, come back here later. Unless they're actually down there. They could be. I suppose. Okay. You get this. Please get on the thing. Thank you. Ay. Okay. Not the most famous of voice actors, but he's appeared in various TV shows, anime, and games. Couldn't find Aku on the Jack and Daxter wiki, so I have no idea who his voice actor is. Wait, Aku. I mean, you mean like the guy with that you can get some precursor orbs for? Like the one that does for 120 instead of 90? That guy, I have no idea. Okay.
Hey! Where's old Short, Green, and Wrinkly?
This is terrible. Father is missing. I think Gall and Maya may have kidnapped him as well.
Relax, sweetheart. I got everything under control.
Under control? Lurker armies continue to grow across the land. The sages have been kidnapped. Gall and Maya have gathered enough eco to complete their terrible plan, and to stop them, you're going to have to fight your way through their citadel.
Yeah. That about, sums it up.
You've got to rescue my father before it's too late. And Jack, be careful.
Yeah, we will be.
Well, anything else to say, Kira? Nope, she's just here. She's very upset about the situation, fairly enough. But, we gotta go back, though. Because we missed a couple of orbs. And I'm gonna just make sure that they're not, like, here, and they don't count towards this. No, that's actually going Maya Citadel. Okay. Anyways. I'm going to go back to the Red Sage's hut. Okay. So I think it's either with deep. No idea what his name is. Well, okay. Fair. I'll give you this. I actually do know who they are. I could give you who to look for. But by all intents and purposes, that's a spoiler. That's a spoiler for the later games. So, for now, just assume it's a voice actor that sounds nothing like that. And they're just using a voice filter. Just take it like that for now, because I'm pretty sure that's what's actually going on. And, yeah, just take my word for it. Okay. Yeah, there are spoilers to discuss in this series, so it's not that Ryan fella then. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's someone that sounds completely different from Ryan. Okay, Jesus Christ. So we're looking for 4 precursor orbs, because we missed them. That's just great, but okay, let's see. Are they perhaps like around here? Didn't check that area. No. Oh yeah, well, there they are. Wow. Well. Okay, let's just go back then. I can just use the teleporter. Okay. How hard am I? Oh shit! Shit! Wait, hold on. I have to make back quickly. Please. No. Game, please. I'm trying. Game. Let me. Okay, thank you. We don't need to go through that entire thing again. We can just use the teleporter. But I almost died in the process. Okay. Anyways. I guess anyone could get a voice similar to that if they did something specific with their throat. Yeah, like
If you do something like this, you too can get a power cell.
but that's not what your actual voice sounds like. Hey, I think Grant Kirkhope did the deep growly
Get out.
sound clip in DK60. God freaking that works. In the DK64. Simon says Hispanic. Oh man, that freaking sound that thing makes is just too perfect for it. Okay. Anyways. Let's see. Where's Kira? The hell, it was just... Okay. Well, anyways. We're looking for a couple more power cells and 200 precursor orbs as usual. Eggs, whatever you want to call them.
It's about time you two decided to show up.
Nice to see you, too. Do they have you mopping the floors now?
There's no time for jokes, Daxter. Gaul and Maya kidnapped us to sap our energies to power their abominable machine. It appears they have combined the functional remains of a precursor robot with scavenged artifacts from across the land. Then they added a few diabolical additions of their own, creating the one thing capable of opening the dark eco silos. If you can free the 4 of us, we can use our combined powers to break the force shield surrounding the robot before they use it to destroy the world.
Okay, so we just have to rescue all of the sages in order for things to not go downhill. And that's the goal for today. I guess you got kidnapped too, that's possible. Anyways. I hate when prison bars are so far apart. It's like you couldn't make it. You couldn't fit in this spot right here. Apparently not. Anyways. Okay, I just messed that up completely. Anyways. Something I was going to mention, I remember what I wanted to mention last time. So in the previous stream we were talking about, the development of Jak and Daxter, or there was an article about the development of Jak and Daxter. And I decided to read that article, and there was one particular bit that really stood out to me that I had never thought of before. And it was just so interesting to me that I have to mention it now. So, when they were localizing this game, there was one particular challenging thing to localize that didn't actually have anything to do with language or you know, like some weird translation issue or anything like that. No, it was the fact that in Europe, or just in PAL regions in general, the maximum frame rate for games was Daxter, I swear to fuck you, do not keep doing that. Okay. Anyways. So yeah, one very interesting thing was that, you know, because PAL region games, they can only have a maximum frame rate of 50, as compared to the 60 that we can get over here in NTSC regions. So, because of that, any puzzles, any physics specifically that would use frame rate, you know, like the amount of frames to function, they would have had to change the way the physics work over in PAL regions, just so that they could actually you know, the physics wouldn't be messed up. So what they actually ended up, you know, they were working with you know, they were working with frame rates when they were developing the game. But goddamn, I missed this thing. I need to do that again. But or maybe not. Actually, no. Hold on. I know the red sage is right, the blue sage is right there, but I can just do this. Okay. Anyways, but yeah. So because of the of that, they actually had to change how physics worked to work purely on time rather than frame rates. And you know, if we didn't have those differences in the PAL regions, they could have probably kept the physics working with frame rates instead. Daxter, I'm trying to comment. Oh, for fuck's sake, fine. Jesus Christ, Daxter. God damn. Okay.
Who would have thought I'd live to see the day when I needed to be rescued by a boy and his muskrat? I'm gonna give Gall and Maya a little payback for this embarrassment. Then we'll see about cooking up some muskrat stew.
Okay, Daxter, can I commentate now? Anyways, yeah, so if that hadn't been a difference back in the day, they could have probably, you know, just had perfectly normal running, perfectly normally running frame rate based physics on all their games, but you know, because of Europe and just PAL regions in general being weird, they had to mess around with that. So again, that was very platforming. That was very interesting to me. But you know, it definitely sounds extremely inconvenient. Like I can't imagine them wanting to do that. Because maybe it's just easier to create physics based on frame rate rather than the alternative, you know, time. But or at least back then it might have been easier. Maybe not now. Maybe now it's, you know, technology has advanced where neither is a problem. I don't know that. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Just turn sideways, Sagel just sidestep out of the little crap and you'll be fine. Okay. Oh, I've heard of things like that, but I didn't know PAL had a problem with this. Continue your mission, damn it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they have that problem anymore. I can't no, they don't. I actually can confirm that they don't, because I have a couple of PAL region games And, you know, when they run at 60 frames per second, you know, they're newer games. So when those run at 60 frames per second, they run at 60 frames per second. I know what 60 frames per second looks like as compared to 50. That is definitely 60 frames per second when it happens. So they don't have that anymore. But back in the PS2 days, they did. And that's very unfortunate. I'm sure Total Biscuit was extremely upset about that because he... back when, you know, back in the day, Total Biscuit liked his games running at like 160 frames per second if possible. He was just that kind of guy. Alright. Anyways, I have a very limited frame of reference, but my game operates at a frame rate based time units. Game ticks, in other words. Yeah, I suppose that's more or less kind of a similar concept. Kind of. Okay. And I guess it would have been something for you to keep in mind if you were developing this game back in like 2003 or something. Okay. Alright. Ow. Okay. Anyways, am I gonna get most of my Precursor orbs from this thing? It looks as if it's gonna be that way. Okay, hey you. I wanna let you finish your sentence, Mr. Man. Okay.
Good work, fellows. Old Samus was right about you. Great piles of Precursor metal. That insidious mechanical creation must not be allowed to wreak its terrible havoc. I will try to actuate the shield door by eliciting a conduit of energy between myself and the vast portal below.
Yeah. You do that. We'll, just go find more help. Weirdo!
I feel like Jack always wants to say something, but he never gets to say it because Daxter interrupts him. Again, Jack is physically capable of speaking, it just doesn't. Okay. Anyway, where are we going now? Over there? No, we're not going that way. Okay. Oh, cool. Fire jets from Mario 3. Actually, yes. Well, fire jets is a pretty common thing in general, but still. Mario 3, I guess, suppose they'd have them. Now, this guy's like 50% Tony the Tiger, 50% Bird Professor from Battletoads, and 50%. So this. It's 50% Tom Kenny, so this guy is 150% human. Or just person. Alright, good to know. Good to know. Jeez. Okay. I mean, I guess just typing 33.33333333.6% is kind of annoying. But, you know. Okay. Anyways, can I get there from here? I sure can. Okay. Okay, hold on, I need to... Thank you, game. Just need to get up here. Okay. Anyways, let's see. Anyways, the other thing I wanted to mention is also about localization is that recently I found out that one of the most difficult things to not necessarily most difficult to, but just something that does not translate from English to Japanese very well is sarcasm, because in Japanese sarcasm basically doesn't exist. It's either really hard to do, or it's just straight up a... God, every time I'm gonna say something, Daxter, you really are just Bobsy the freaking rat. Ay ay ay. Okay, anyways. But yeah, so in Japanese there's like no sense of sarcasm, so whenever a joke would include sarcasm, they need to do something different with it. they either need to change the joke or they need to do something else about it.
The door's open. Let's get going.
To make a different, they need to make a different joke or mess around with the words enough so that it works out like that way. How the hell do tsunderes work without sarcasm? Yeah, tsunderes I'm pretty sure tsunderes in the original language, they don't use sarcasm. They're just rude. You can be rude in Japanese. That's possible.
Is anybody there?
Yes, I'm doing commentary though, Mr. Man. I'll get you in a second. But anyways, yeah, but sarcasm doesn't exist there, either because it doesn't exist or because it's actually culturally so unbelievably rude to be sarcastic that they wouldn't even conceive to use it in their translations. At least that's what a native Japanese speaker told me the other day on YouTube. So, yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this guy out here. Do you have any interest in the new battle tools, by the way? I'm interested in seeing what it looks like, not so much playing it, I guess.
You finally come to rescue me. Do you know how long I've been in here? What took you so long? And, what are your names?
I'm Daxter. He's Jack. He's with me.
Good job, Daxter. You're a real hero. You've got to stop Gaul from launching the robot. I'll use my eco power to help open the shield door.
Well,
Let's go climb up those platforms.
and now we can actually do things properly. Anyways, what are we missing here? The green sage and the 7 scout flies. We got 99 the power cells, so again there's 101 total. And we've almost got all 200 precursor orbs here and 2000 total. So hey, again, we're almost done here. Just give me a second.
We need
Okay.
to charge this platform up.
That's a relative of Dr. Eggman I've never seen before. Yeah, this guy really does kind of look like Dr. Eggman. Look at him. Okay. Anyways, let's see. Now we should be able to just climb up from one of these. Okay. Yeah, right here. There's some precursor orbs over here too, actually. I took a look at them. Anyways, get that. Okay. Get you. And where's my platforms? Gotta be around here somewhere. Also, thank you, Stay Hydrated bot, for reminding us to stay hydrated. I will definitely do that in just a second here, but I'm looking for some there they are. Okay. Well, I missed that by a mile. Holy shit. Okay, there they are actually. I don't need to do anything weird about them. Okay. So is sarcasm strictly an English thing? Does it exist in like French? No, yeah, sarcasm exists in Spanish. Definitely. In fact, if I could think of one right now, I could definitely say a sarcastic sentence in Spanish. But it works. But it works the same as it does in English. I'm pretty sure French, pretty sure just European languages in general have sarcasm. But I can't vouch for all other kinds of Asian languages. But I just know Japanese for sure either doesn't have sarcasm or it's so bad to use it that you shouldn't even think about it. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely mostly just a Western thing. I would probably say that. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so anytime the Japanese have to translate a sentence that has a lot of sarcasm in it, they probably just completely change the joke to be something different that would be funny for them. And whenever, you know, Japanese use a weird sentence structure that we need to translate, we probably out sarcasm because it makes sense to us, doesn't make sense to them. Okay. I dread the day I have to explain sarcasm to someone that's never experienced it before. Yeah, like, we do like imagine just doing air quotes, you know, those air quotation symbols that you just, you know, like, you know exactly what that looks like. Try to explain that to someone that doesn't understand that that's a thing. Anyways, 2000 out of 2000, that's all the precursor orbs, and that's all the power cells. We have completed all the collectibles. Now we just need to beat the final boss and we'll be golden.
Good work, boys. You're real heroes now. I'll combine my green eco power with the other 3 sages, and together we'll open the shield door surrounding the Precursor robot.
Yeah, that sounds like a good start. And then after you guys open that shield, what are you gonna do about the robot?
Nothing, Daxter. We have to keep the shield open. It's up to you two to figure out how to destroy the robot.
Oh, great. I get to help the guy that turned me into a furball destroy the only person who can turn me back!
First, save the world. Then we'll try to convince Gall to help Daxter.
You're too late, save us. Once I possess limitless Dark Eco, I will have the key to creation itself.
This is madness! Releasing that much Dark Eco will destroy everything we know. Just look what it's done to you.
It has given us a beauty beyond anything you could understand.
Beauty? Have you two looked in the mirror lately?
Just wait until we open the Silos, little one. You think short and fuzzy is bad.
And to think, you two traveled all this way for my help. Fools! Enjoy your front row seats to the recreation of the world!
Jack, take the elevator up and stop that robot!
I just now noticed that the only non-corrupted section of Gall, you know, the only section that's not being corrupted by Dark Eco, is the lower part of his mouth, like his chin. His chin is still normal. The rest of his body is fucked up. That is so awkward. Okay, let me catch up with the catcher. That'd be like when Steven Universe told a joke about Pearl, who nearly cried and asked why he was spreading lies. Oh, that sounds awkward as hell. I don't watch Steven Universe, so I'm not sure. I'm not familiar here, but anyways. This was a pretty great outburst from Daxter there. Yeah, the music does not match the mood right now. It really doesn't. Okay. Anyways. We gotta take... Hold on, do we need this? I guess we do. We don't need... There we go, just give me everything. Boom, there you go. I swear, this fucking game, man. This freaking game. Okay. Oh, I thought Gold just had a blonde beard. No, it's the rest of his skin down there that looks like non-corrupted. Okay, and this is exactly what we have to do right here. We're just shooting this rope. Hold on. What? Do I have to shoot you from a very specific angle? What? I was hitting you before. What the? Okay, I was hitting him just fine before. What the hell happened? Okay. Maybe I'm supposed to aim at him. Okay, there. Please tell me this isn't the final boss. Well, it's not just that. But
Eco won't protect you now.
okay, hold on. There we go. Okay. No, don't worry, this is not gonna be a freaking Crash Twinsanity situation again.
You just
Alright. I mean, it's not the best final boss fight in the world, but it's certainly could be worse, I suppose. Okay, what the hell are these things? Hold on. Also, I love how this is supposed to be a battle of all the ecos against the dark eco, but we're only using yellow eco. Like, they really like dark yellow eco in this game. Probably makes you realize that how much they liked what's the name of it? They like shooting so much that they eventually just made a shooting game. You know. Okay. Now look, it's those things from Super Mario Odyssey. Okay, I thought I had... Freaking Christ. I pressed the button without thinking, realizing I had some powers. Okay. Okay. Eco won't protect you now. No, but I know who will. Eco the dolphin bursts into the ocean. Please play the sequel after. Okay. Anyways, hold on. Let's see. Oh, this is a completely different person from the chat. Okay. Hi, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your stay. We're almost done here, actually. But anyways, we will definitely play Jak 2 eventually. Not immediately after this, though. I've got some streaming plans already, and Jak 2 is not in my immediate future. Sorry to disappoint, but it's how it is. Okay. Anyways, let's see. You're throwing bombs at us. Alright. Because now I just need to get the U and the E and the A too. We gotta get the entire alphabet here. Okay, hold on. Alright. There. Okay. We haven't used red eco at all. Okay. There. Let's see. Okay, what's this one do? Okay, does that. Now I'm standing still is exactly the opposite of what I'm gonna do right now. That sounds like a terrible idea. Apparently not standing still isn't gonna help too much in here. But god damn it, I fell down again. Hey! It's not even Golden Maya that gave me trouble here, it's just the freaking dark eco hole thing in the middle. God. Okay. Oh, that's why you can't skip cutscenes in this game. Is that thing like mimicking the different color eco effects you've been using? British, yeah, I think that's what it's trying to do for the most part. Also, it's actually not Eco ICO, unless you're just trying to make a joke here. It is supposed to be Eco, like, you know, the sound. I don't know how, because it's not sound at all, but it's just... Alright. Anyways. Well, actually, yeah, he's using green eco here, because, you know, green eco is the eco of life. So, in a way, green eco is the, you know, it's using it to give life to like these new creatures that attack you. Okay. Let's see. Eco, you're kidding. This game devs needs a pronunciation guide. Yeah, it's ECHO. It's not ICO. That's the only ICO eco you're ever gonna see is the one from like you know, Shadow of the Colossus eco. Well, it's not Shadow of the Colossus. It's the one that came before Shadow of the Colossus. Okay. Let's see. It's eco. That game, by the way, is something we'll probably play someday too. That game's decent enough. All right. Let's see. Okay. Okay, apparently it's just not charging anymore. Oh, this is not. Okay, now it's showing you that it's charging. Okay, there. What else do we have to do?
You just won't give up, will you? I know. It does exist.
They must not be allowed to get it!
Light ego! That could be the stuff to chain me back! Or might stop that robot. Stay fuzzy, save the world. Choices. Okay, fine. We'll save the world. But do it quickly before I change my mind!
Saving the world is one Daxter temper tantrum away. just keep that in mind. It's like, fine, fair enough. I guess I'll stop the destruction of everything that exists. Where's the light? There's the light eco. Okay, hold on. There.
Do something!
Well, it looks like I may have been too hard on you boys. You do have what it takes to be heroes.
But Daxter, now we can't change you back.
Don't worry about me, baby. You know what they say. Big things come in small packages.
Jack, you have an incredible talent for channeling eco. Samos, you may have been right about this one after all.
And Kira, without your help and ingenuity, none of this would have been possible. Perhaps we've found another sage, now that Gaul and Maya are lost.
Yes, Gaul and Maya. The Dark Eco probably destroyed them. Probably.
Ah, who cares? Bring 'em on! We can take 'em again, right, Jack? I said, right, Jack? Wow! Put it on ice, big guy!
Hey! Okay, so... that it shouldn't be so damn audible in the cockpit of the big robot. Yeah. Oh, that was an abrupt change. Indeed was. So anyways, that sequel bait that they put right there, they probably destroyed Gaul and Maya. You know, probably destroyed them. It did destroy them. Like, they're gone. They're dead. We're never seeing them again in this franchise. So, they did make a sequel. Had nothing to do with this though. It takes a completely different direction. Also, I guess we can look for voice actors here. There they are. Alright, Daxter, Max Casella. Same as the Sage, Warren Burton. Gold is D. Schneider. Kira, that's how you spell Kira, by the way. Ana Garduño, Maya, Jennifer Hagut. The mayor is Bob Hastings, the uncle. Yeah, that one. Yeah, Jack Harder, William Minkin, Kevin Conrad. Like, do you people recognize any of them? I don't really. Laurie Fraser, David Herman. I mean, they all have different voice actors, which is kind of nice. Michael Gallo. Michael Gallo is the Oracle. So there you go. Like the Aquaku looking guy, I guess. Warriors Mark Warden. That guy was interesting. Gordy, Paul, Willard, Blue Sage. We're looking for that miner dude too. Testers. I don't know. The miners don't even get recognized unless I missed them. But okay, that was sequel bait. I thought it was just a joke. Well, it kind of sounds like sequel bait. But alright. Anyways, the only thing I wanted to see from the credits really was the voice actor. So I guess we can speed this up now. Yeah, you gotta speed up the credits button. Which is nice. I wanna sit through all of this. You?
Holy yakko! What could that be?
Wow! It's an ancient precursor door! It looks like it will only open if we fill all 100 holes with power cells.
We're heroes, remember? We have 100 power cells.
Wow! What is it?
It's so beautiful.
By the precursors.
That was our reward for 100%ing this game. That was it. You wanna know what's behind that door? I don't. You wanna know what's behind the door? What are you, crazy? You think we're actually gonna tell you? You think we're actually gonna give you a reward for putting all the effort to do everything that there is to do in this game? No. You get nothing for completing this game 100%. You lose your time for doing it. I mean, you don't need to do it. I just did it because it's fun, but the actual reward is just the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Alright. Hey. Anyways. I think maybe they had names. That's a big ass wall. It's two-dimensional. There's nothing behind it. You're not wrong about it. See what I'll tell you? It's just a big mirror, and it's really bright. It's a really bright out. It's, at least DK64 gave us a blooper reel. Yeah, no, this game doesn't even give you like new special options or like a hard mode or anything. It's just you get a meaningless cutscene. That's all you get. I don't even think we see anything on that door in the sequels. No, actually, no. Oh, never mind. Okay, Jak 2 starts with that door. Never mind. Okay, Jak 2 does something with it, but not Jak 1, where the door gets introduced. You don't get to see anything about it. So, well, so my congratulations wasn't too far off the mark after all. Yep, that's actually a pretty accurate thing to say. Anyways, I guess it's better than the absolute bare minimum. That is the thank you for playing our game splash screen that you get for 100%ing something. Those are just a major slap in the face. Thank you for putting your effort to do everything. Here's a fucking JPEG. Alright, well, anyways, that was Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. I hope you guys enjoyed. I mean, I did enjoy the game, don't get me wrong. as I grow older, games and their flaws become more and the flaws in games become more and more apparent. I think I loved the shit out of this as a kid, but now it's probably more like it's a good game. It's just not a great game, I guess. Unless that big JPEG contains snoots, it's not worth it. And they usually don't, unless it's a hentai game, in which case there's many JPEGs with newts. It's not just one. But yeah, so join us. Okay, so I actually do need to explain a little bit of something that I would have done here. So originally I had something, something that I've been wanting to do for a while for next week. But actually, as I've been mentioning throughout several of my streams, I'm trying to get rid of as many games as I can. As many games I don't really like too much anymore, or all of that stuff. And I've come across a lot of games that I don't hate them, I don't even dislike them, but at the same time I don't like them that much, and I don't know if I want to keep them or not. So what I've decided is that these games, there is a massive list of games, by the way, there's still a lot of these, but these games that I'm like just kind of okay with, I've decided that I'm going to start streaming them. I'm going to stream all of these games, and after I'm done with the stream series of them, I trade them in. And this is going to be going on for pretty much until I have no more games that I want to trade in. And this is going to start being the Sunday streams now. So Sunday streams are no longer focused on short games that I may or may not like. We are now just focused on games that I want to get rid of, but I want to get rid of immediately. So that's what Sundays is going to be from now on, and it's going to be like that for a long time. Which means that the Friday and Saturday streams are now not only going to be long games, but also short games as well. It's basically going to be like the games I actually want to play, that I really, really like, that I want to keep in, even after I've streamed them. I might want to just play them for myself down the line in the future. So, after we're done with Xenosaga 3, like I was originally planning to do another long game, but we might actually just do we might actually do after Xenosaga 3 what I originally planned on doing after Jak and Daxter, because now we're just using that as the main game stream. So that's what's going to be happening starting next week. I mean, we're still going to be playing Xenosaga 3, that's not going to change, but Sundays are going to change. And, after Xenosaga 3 is done, Fridays and Saturdays are also going to change. And it's pretty much going to stay like that until I get through all of these games that I want to stream. Maybe once we're finally done, we'll go back to a schedule similar to this. But this is not in the near future. We are looking at least a full year of this new schedule, if not more. Anyways, nonetheless, I do hope I will try my best to make the series as entertaining as possible. Even if the games aren't that good, I hope you will be entertained by me. I have to put the effort to be more fun, and I have to try, be more fun and all that. Well, anyways, massive list, you say. You better make this one-off streams. It's your call, but do try to be realistic. Can you finish this stockpile within a year or two at most? I definitely can finish it within a year, and definitely if in the future I'm able to get more streaming days, like maybe if I'm able to stream sometimes during the week as well, like maybe I can get out the cheeky Wednesday or a Tuesday thrown in there, I might consider that if I'm capable to. But it's not something I can do right now, but it's something I'll definitely think about in the future. But anyways, that's all I had to do. That's all I had to mention about that. And also, that's all the time we have for you guys today. So, once again, join us next week for some more Xenosaga Episode 3, also Zarathustra. And whatever it is that I'm going to start playing next week Sunday. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been all for today. And so here says goodbye, Hollow Play 45.